Alright, guys, the final part. I have to use the bathroom, guys. Those pills I take make me go to the bathroom like a couple times a day. Two, three times, sometimes even four times a day. It's crazy, those pills, man. Yeah. Maybe my status has something to do with it. Yeah, Ivan's poor. I can't really live a life with him if he's working as a dishwasher. I'm like, yeah, you can't live the dream life, but you still live a pretty good life together if I'm even with the money I'm making. I'm making enough money to do good things, like with you, Sarah. It's not the billionaire life, but I can still just do some good things with you. I can go to all these restaurants in Ottawa and Holland Elmer. I can easily afford it. I can go on a boat cruise in Ottawa. I can buy you a nice like $180 gift, $100 pair of pants, $100 shirt for your birthday. I can still do good things with you. Obviously, some saying. But I don't think the money has really to do anything with it. Obviously, she wants everyone wants to be with me because they know I'm rich. I'm gonna be king. Obviously, money has a part to play. But the main reason why they want to be with me is because I'm special. They know I'm special. They know I'm handsome and I'm healthy and fresh. But the money has a bit to do with it. Obviously, some saying. Yeah. So the one thing the Coco Fruity manager has over me is that he's making way more money than me. He's successful. He owns a fucking like a successful like big restaurant in Elmer, Coco Fruity, right? He owns a successful restaurant because the restaurant he owns is a successful restaurant. It's busy every day. Like even weekdays, he gets like almost 200 customers on weekends, weekdays. And the weekends he pulls in 250, 300, 350 customers on like a day for Saturday and Sunday. He's making good money. That guy. My guess is the owner of Coco Fruity probably makes a $60,000 to like $100,000 salary. He makes. He's making a lot of money. The one advantage he has over me, he's richer than me, obviously. Right now, he's richer than me. I'm way, way bigger than him, but right now, he's much richer than me. He's the one paying me He's the one paying me, obviously. So the guy has money to provide for her and all that stuff if he's flirting with her. I don't know if he is. He might be married. I don't know if he's married. If he's married, he's probably not flirting with her. But if he's not married, he might be flirting with her. He has money that I don't have because he's making way more than me. Why even want to work two jobs? The gatekeepers will not let me work two jobs because the moment I work two dishwashing jobs, I'm now making like 50,000 plus a year. The gatekeepers will never let me make $50,000 a year. They'll let me make maybe 25,000, 27,000, 26,000, 20,000 a year. They'll let me make, but they're never gonna let me make 50,000 because now I'm making a government salary and I can save a lot of money. They're never gonna let me make that kind of money. I don't want to work two jobs, and the gatekeepers will never let me work two jobs. Ivan's making a lot of money at Coco Fruity. 800 on average, 800, $900 paychecks, guys. Even 1,000. My last paycheck was $1,000. $1,026 is my last paycheck. They don't want me making. They're never gonna let me make $1,600. No way. $2,000. No way. They're never gonna let me make that kind of money. Cause what? Because they're crazy people. They lock all doors on me, sir. Yeah. All right. What's the max amount of money the gatekeepers let you make? $1,000 maybe. $1,050 they'll let me make that. Anything over that, 1,200, 1,300 they'll not let me make that kind of money. I'll never make that Coco Fruity. For me to make that, I have to work like 7 days a week, 2 weeks in a row, which I'm not going to do. If I work 6 shifts, 6 days, and then 5 shifts another week, I'll make about $1,000, $980, $1,000. They're never going to let me make 12, 13, 14, $15. No way. That's how much people in the government make. Who make like 50,000 and $45,000 a year. Yeah, they'll never let me make that kind of money, obviously. Sarah? Yeah. That's why God gave me these keys. That way I can make my billions, obviously. Sarah? obviously. Yeah. So the redhead, it's her loss. She rejected my ass, hence what? The chances of me and her happening is probably very slim now. Hence why I'm not going to talk about the girlfriend topic anymore. I'll talk about the rejection topic sometimes. I'm not going to talk about the girlfriend topic anymore because she rejected me. She said no when I asked her on a date. I remember what happened. I'll tell you what happened again. I was mopping this is last Saturday, right? I was mopping the restaurant, obviously, right? And while I was mopping, there were still a few customers left. She was serving the customers, she was sweeping, she was prepping all the tables and all that stuff. And I remember some of the waiters and buswomen and busboys were still sitting down. And eventually they all left, and it was me and her alone in the restaurant with the manager. The manager was there, but he was in his office. The manager was in his office, obviously. He was in his office. He was in his office, obviously. And the owner of the restaurant, right? Owner slash manager, right? Whatever you want to call him, right? And I asked her a few questions. Oh my god, she's alone with me. This is my opportunity. I have to get her number. I knew this was the moment. I'm like, I'm not gonna get this lucky again. 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago on Father's Day, she was alone with me. I didn't ask her. This week I'm alone with her. I gotta ask her. And I was nervous, obviously. I talked to her. I don't remember everything I asked her, but I remember I asked her, I'm like, hey, you have any plans this week? She's like, not really. She's like, I don't know, smoke weed. Oh, you smoke weed? Yeah, I smoke weed. She's like, what do you have any plans? I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna drink beer and watch YouTube. Oh, Ivan, you drink beer? Yeah, I drink beer and I watch YouTube all day pretty much. I listen to music. She's like, yeah, same. I'm like, really? Yeah, yeah. I smoke weed and I watch TikTok all the time. I said, yeah, so instead of drinking beer, I smoke weed. Instead of smoking weed, you drink beer, yes. As I can't smoke weed, otherwise it's gonna make me trip with the keys, man. It's gonna make me trip balls bonkers, man. I can't smoke weed with the fucking keys, man. It drives me nuts. You know what I'm saying? And we talked about other things. I don't remember. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, do you work tomorrow? She said, yeah, I work tomorrow. Yeah, I'm thinking of getting another job. I'm like, you don't get enough hours here? Yeah, I don't get enough hours here, Ivan. She only works like twice a week. She's still making good money. She's still making like, I don't know, $800. A lot of money. Because Quebec is 15.25 an hour, you work two 7-hour shifts with your tips, you're making like $700, $800. She's still making good money, that chick, obviously. But she probably wants more money. She probably wants like a $1,200 paycheck, a $1,000, $1,100 paycheck. She needs more shifts. But all the older waitresses have all the weekday shifts. So they have to pay the rent. Those guys, they're older people. Whereas all the younger waitresses are all students who live with their parents. Some might live in apartments, but most of them live with their parents, and they don't have to pay the rent and all that stuff. So that's my point. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. And then I talked about yeah, Ivan. The reason why I wasn't here last week because I had to do something. She had to do something. I forgot what she told me. She said she had to do something. That's why she wasn't here last week. I forgot what she told me. I don't remember everything she said. And we talked a little bit more, and I was mopping, obviously. And then I was mopping, obviously. Then I mopped the kitchen. I remember that. She was prepping the coffee thing. She was washing the coffee container. She was washing all that. And then I remember I was done. I was scared. Oh my god! I hope she doesn't leave. And she was still there, obviously. She was in the restaurant area, and I remember okay, I'm done. You know what I'm saying? I went inside and I took my bag, and I clocked out. I was on my shift, obviously. and she was hanging around the restaurant area in the dining area. She was hanging around there. I think she was counting her tips. I don't remember what she was doing. And I walked towards her. I'm like, I'll see you tomorrow. So I see you tomorrow. I'm like, hey, you working tomorrow, right? Yeah, I'm working tomorrow. I'm like, cool. I asked her if we weren't quite. I had my phone ready with me. I stood there and I kept talking. I was scared. I was like, should I just go inside and change? Try to ask her for number today. I just stood there. It was a little awkward. I talked to her for like another 2 more minutes. You know what I'm saying? I remember I told her this. I'm like, hey, you have anything planned next Friday? She's like, next Friday? Well, yeah, next Friday. She knew, yeah, I was an astronaut day. She knew, obviously, you know what I'm saying? And what? She's like, Friday? I'm like, yeah, Friday. She's like, not really. I mean, I might hang out with some friends and go to the bar. Oh, I remember she told me, yeah. I'm like, yeah, the dishwasher I work with, he says he smokes weed. Yeah, she's like, yeah, I smoke weed with him a lot, Ivan. Me and him are friends. We don't live far from each other. We live in the Shanes, I'm saying. She didn't say that, but I know she lives in the Shanes because she told me she lives next to the guy. And the guy told me he lives in the Shanes. That's why she always lives in the Shanes, obviously. Yeah, I smoke weed with him sometimes, Ivan. We're friends, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. You got anything interesting planned next Friday? She's like, next Friday? No, not really. I might go to the bar, maybe. Maybe go to the bar, maybe with her friends, but other than that, nothing really. And she gave me that look. She's like, why? You know, says she knew. Why? You know, since the way she said it is she knew it was coming. Obviously, I saw the way she looked at me when she said it. Though, she's like, nothing really. And she's like, why? She's like, why? When she said it like that, she's like, why? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, oh my god, I gotta ask him. I had that tilly feeling. Oh, yeah, you can do it. I was a bit nervous. I'm like, hey, I'll say her name. I'm like, hey, Emmanuel. She's like, what? I was just wondering, like, do you want to go out to dinner with me sometime? How does next Friday, 7:30 at St. Hubert sound? She's like, dinner? I'm like, yeah, dinner. She's like, she said something else. I don't remember what she said. She's like, yeah, I don't, I might have other things planned. She says, I think just something like that. And I don't really, I just came off a very serious relationship, Ivan, and I don't do dates. I remember she said those words. I don't do dates, Ivan. I'm like, okay. I'm like, oh my god, this chick just rejected me. I felt like total shit, you know what I'm saying? She's like, sorry. I'm really sorry, you know what I'm saying? Oh my god, I was crushed, you know what I'm saying? That's okay. You know, so I had my phone ready with me. I was ready to write down her name, have her write down her number on my phone. She said no, and I put my phone down, you know what I'm saying? That's okay. So you're working tomorrow? Yeah, I'm working tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. And then I went inside and I changed. And I had that tingling feeling in my body. I kind of felt like coming up. I didn't come out. I was fine. I changed. And I went outside. When I went outside, I didn't see her. She didn't leave yet. She was still there, but I think she went to the bathroom or something like that. And I went to the manager's office. I'll see you tomorrow at 10. He puts his thumbs up. I'll see you tomorrow, Ivan. And I left, and I felt like total shit. And I went to the store. I bought my beer. I bought like a can of Coke at the store, and I came home. And that's when I gave the shocking news. I got rejected by the redhead. Got rejected by Emmanuel, right? Yeah. That's my story. Did she knew you were gonna ask her? The moment I said, "What do you do next Friday?" she knew. Obviously, I could tell by the way she said it, like why she knew. She knew I was gonna ask her. She's like, "Why?" You know, she gave me that look. It was weird. It was actually really weird the way she said it. I was like, "What do you do next Friday?" What do you do next Friday? By the way, she's like, "Friday, next Friday." I mean, I don't really know. I might go to the bar with my friends. She's like, "Why?" You know what I'm saying? The way she said it, I was just like, it was weird. She knew the date. The question about that date was coming, and I man up and I made my move, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. I guarantee my father's probably, Ivan, even though you got rejected, man, good job, son. You manned up, man. You grew some man balls. Yeah. I manned up and I made my fucking move. I'm proud of myself, man. BJ said man up, I finally man up, I made my move, and I didn't squirt myself. That's what I'm proud of. Even though I got rejected, I manned up. I made a move. I outscored myself. I'm happy, man. I outscored myself. And now I'm not going to be as uncomfortable to ask girls on dates because I did it finally. I finally asked her, even though I got rejected. So Sarah, yeah, obviously, she fucking rejected my ass. Then Sunday I came to work and I was a bit embarrassed, obviously, because I got rejected, and I didn't really give her much attention. But she still came out of her way, went out of her way, and said hi to me. Obviously, she said hi. Obviously, you think she likes me? I don't know, man. Honestly, I don't know. I think there's a part of me that believes she doesn't like me. A part of me that believes she likes me, but she's playing some game with me, which I'm not actually playing any games. I'm saying. I remember before I started counting, I remember I brought the glass. I didn't talk to her. This was like halfway through my shift. I brought the glasses. Obviously, I was prepping all, putting the glasses back, obviously, in the right place. She's like, yeah, we need this. We need the glasses, Ivan, or something like that. And she looked at me and said, oh, hi, by the way. Said, hi, Ivan. Hi, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, how you doing? She said, oh, hi, by the way. Hi. You know, so I'm like, okay, so you're saying hi to me. You're trying to make me happy. Like, is that what you're trying to do? What are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You fucking rejected me, man. Yeah, she knows what she did. Yeah, man. Yeah. Obviously. And I heard her say, don't worry about it, you got it. She said it again on Sunday. I'm like, this girl's weird. Fucking weird chick. Yeah, man. She's a weird fucking chick, obviously. So, Ivan, are you going to play the bad boy or the nice guy? I'm going to play the bad boy. Not too bad. I don't want to be a dick. But I'm going to turn the bad boy switch on. I'm going to go for the chick. Go on a date with her, make out with her. No sex. I'm not gonna go with a bunch of chicks. No, I'm not that kind of guy. Go for another chick and maybe make out with her, and that's it. To rub in the chick's face. And I'll know if the redhead likes me by how she what. How she if she flirts with me, if she shows that she likes me, then that means she likes me, obviously. If she cares a little bit about me going with another chick, obviously, that means she likes you. And I got her attention, Sarah. Well, if she doesn't like you, she won't give a shit, obviously. That's my point. Sarah. That's my story. 31 years, Ivan O'Mara never asked a chick on a date. He finally manned up at 31 years old, and he got rejected. Ivan's first rejection by a woman when he asked her on a date, obviously. Sarah. And it's her loss, obviously. It's her loss. Well, shut this camera here any minute now, guys. So I made about a 50 plus minute video. That's good enough. I'm tired, guys. I can't go for an hour. I can't go for an hour. I'm tired. Obviously. Yeah. Obviously. Yeah. That's my story, guys. Yeah. So, if you're gonna go for another chick, yes. I'm gonna go for another chick either at Coco Fruit, most likely somewhere else in Elmer, to be honest. Because if you go for a chick at Coco Fruit, it's just crazier drama with her. It's It's gonna be crazy drama. You're better off going for a chick who doesn't work there, but I mean, I might go for a chick. I go for see what happens. Go to Elmer Bar, go to Denty's. You can find chicks there to go on a date with there. If the redhead likes you, you'll get her attention. If she doesn't, she won't give a shit, obviously. She'll like you if she. Oh my god, Ivan's confident now. He asked chick on a date. She said yes. I could have had that with Ivan. Fuck, man, it pisses me off a little bit. Yeah, you'll get her attention. I know what I'm doing, obviously. That's my story, guys. Anyways, if it's for real, I don't know what's happening. I hope you guys enjoy this show. I'm going to upload this video and enjoy the show with you guys. Ivan Amir, I'm signing out. Peace. Talk to you later, guys. Peace. Bye-bye.